Side Axel Witsel in central midfield, and the main forward is Paco Alcácer. Carvajal. Here's Ramos. Here's Carvajal. In possession, Marcelo. No doubt about it, Eden Hazard has been such a tremendous footballer for so many years. Lee, what are you monitoring in particular today as regards Hazard?
Well, I love watching him. He's got quick feet, quick mind. He wants you to come close to you so he can get past you. So as defenders normally stand off him, and then he's got more time to pick the pass he wants, and he normally finds the best one.
Benzema. Promising sequence. Can they take the lead? Wonderful chip, superb save.
Well, the keeper gambled coming off his line, but it paid off.
And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion. And he takes on the shot. Now Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Rafael Varane. This is Sergio Ramos. Carvajal. Toni Kroos. Karim Benzema. Modric. Benzema. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Luka Modric. Carvajal. Oh, nice ball.
Real Madrid certainly enjoying the bulk of possession here, but I don't think the manager or the fans will be too happy with this performance. It's all been a little bit too slow, too pedestrian. They need to find another gear if they're going to go on and win this.
Modric. Benzema. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. In possession, Marcelo. And taken away from Hazard. I must say, no shortage of space. Well, possession lost, intercepted. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The ball with Luka Modric. Karim Benzema. They couldn't maintain, but... And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Marco Reus. Paco Alcácer. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. He's going forward well here. Real chance. It No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, we've been at games where Eden Hazard is worth the admission price on his own, but has he offered enough this time round?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Sancho. And options in the centre. And a half-baked clearance. The ball with Luka Modric. Useful looking ball. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. And now here's Eden Hazard. Axel Witsel. Jadon Sancho. Brandt. And Witsel with it. Brandt with it. Hazard. Textbook defending inside the box. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Here's Ramos. Casemiro. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Alcácer. It's a confident looking run from Marco Reus. Wasteful in possession, Reus. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. Sancho now. And space for the cross. Happy to take on the shot. And that's easy peasy for the keeper.
Derek, the stats tell you everything. Neither side has really had any quality at all in the final third.
Nothing wrong with that idea. He might be through here. Hazard! And, oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. And that was a very fine read.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly worked hard to be in front here. It's been anything but easy, this game. The fans can sense that too. They're cranking up the atmosphere. It's really loud in here right now.
With their noses in front in the second half, what will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
The Real players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect that slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it.
Running towards goal. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, you always hope for one more chance in a game, and that was it. The chance for an equaliser.
The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Now Casemiro. Modric. And only 2 minutes remaining here. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. And given away by Dortmund. Now, this might pay dividends. It has to be. And a goal!
Well, it's such a good run. It's a great pass. That's so difficult to defend against. It's the movement that causes the problems. Lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. Half-time whistle. Real Madrid pick up all 3 points.
Short one. You in?
Oké, nog heel even en dan gaan ze hier aftrappen Amsterdam. Dus geef deze spelers wat liefde en laat van je horen. Goal! eentje en ze hebben gewonnen. Het is beslist. Daar moeten we even van wijzen.
This is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone deny.
We gaan hier zo beginnen met de wedstrijd. Maar eerst wil ik wat meer van jullie horen. Zorg dat heel Amsterdam je hoort. We zijn begonnen. Hoppa, doet hij goed. Goed blok, goed blok.
Drink, yeah, do it for fun. You wanna
is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the funk, to wash up the unforgiving, all we have is us. Matter to me, matter to me, matter to me, matter, matter, matter to me, matter to me, matter to me, matter, matter. I never wanna see you cry, I only wanna see you shine. Whichever way it swings, now I'll be by your side. I never wanna see you cry, I only wanna see you shine. Whichever way it swings, now I'll be by your side. Because you matter to me, matter to me, you matter to me. You matter, you matter, you matter to me. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend. You matter to me. I'm so thankful you're here. You matter to me. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend. My body, your body, rebuild it from scratch. Hug to me, down me everything. I know nothing bad. We can always be kind. We all break sometimes. Just let me be there for you. I'll always be there for you. My body, your body. Rebuild it from scratch. Hug to me, tell me everything. I know nothing bad. We can always be kind. We all break sometimes. Just let me be there for you. I'll always be there for you. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend. I'm so thankful you're here. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend. You matter to me. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend. You matter to me. I'm so thankful you're here. You matter to me. You're my brother, you're my star, you're my friend.
I give it to you on time, it's no kidding. Give it to you one time, it's opening. I've been cleaning up a long time like old linens. When I hit him with the one line, it's oblivion. I won't even try and handle opinions. Now I'm seeking Michelangelo brilliance. I wanna see the highs and the lows. I plan to know a life hands with no limits. But you just wanna kill for the coupe for the Porsche. How you say you're real, make a tune for the cost. They know how I feel, get a tune for the cost. But now I wanna chill in a room full of sauce. But now I'm bringing life like a fruit with a seed in it. And I got a dice speaking truth for the cost. I run up with the mic on the track with no speed limit. Man, I bring the heat to the booth with the bars. Walk in the room feeling silky smooth. They smell the feet like some filthy shoes. How do they dance to your conscious music? Well, if they're not stuck, they can still be moved. Cause I showed them rapping is cool, yeah. I took it back from the fools, yeah. You made it back to the Jew, nah. But I made impact in the Jew, nah. I got the game unlocked, it's a new dealership. They couldn't stop me and neither will you. I got my haters and ops, do you feel that? They stack the hay, but I'm needling through. But you know when you're trying to grasp it, but your head isn't having it. So you're reaching for the in your medicine cabinet. Everything afterwards that you hear they said is inaccurate. But when they're threatened like that, you know you're better than average. Oh no, no, so they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. So they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. So they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my oh no, oh no, no. The grass is greener when you view glowed upon. It's not about the grass, it's about who mowed the lawn. If you're different in person, then who wrote the songs? I don't change for the funds, ain't no bureau to change. They keep the crease in the bar. diminish my value. The second they try it, the minute they have you. Your minutes are valuable, limits are malleable. You can go farther than ceilings allow you to. You can do anything, anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything, but don't say my word for it. But this is the truth, it's infallible, true. Put it in use, it's invaluable too. All the bars are mixed with parables, true. This is knowledge, it's inflammable too. Wait, where they find this kid, it's a mystery. I don't know, man, it's the gift that did this to me. I was trying to find me hints of my destiny. All I followed was my instincts and instantly I was put onto a stage with a mic on it, iconic. And here engaging with my knowledge. All I do is fill a page with my mind on it. Ironic, they find a wave and they ride on it. You can do anything, anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything, but don't take my word for it. No, so they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my oh no. So they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my oh no. So they hate when it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go. So you're not coming near my
I've been searching, nothing's working. I've been tripping, no one's perfect. Chasing vision, just the surface. Shirts on backwards, not on purpose. Yeah, I've been learning something bigger. Expectation, feet were failing. I found blessings flowing from the side of heaven. Staring into my reflection, redirecting my perfection somewhere else. Was it there that any progress? Living truth inside the promise as well. I hold my life out in front of me, dreams of who I wanna be, and seeing every empty page. But I find that everything I am is everything I should be.
And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. As for the attackers, Edinson, Paco Alcácer! And he's fired it against the post. Neymar really is up there amongst the current greats in the world game. Lee, as far as this match is concerned, what should we expect from the Brazilian?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Cut out brilliantly, Herrera. It's Kimpembe now. Here's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. This is Neymar. Cavani. Wonderfully weighted pass. Mbappe! Keeper's contribution, but what next?
Well, I can't believe it's still level. What a save that was from the keeper.
Axel Witsel. In full control of the ball here. The delivery. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And a Dortmund corner here. And now the delivery. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross and he gets up well and it's just wide.
Thiago Silva. Verratti. Mbappe with it. Ball lost by PSG. And Royce getting higher up the pitch as the attack continues. Paco Alcácer! An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
Glorious pass from Ander Herrera. Chance for Cavani! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And he was in the right place to intercept.
Well, it was so close there, Derek, to taking the lead. Just can't believe that the woodwork can save the goalkeeper on that occasion.
Neymar. Edinson Cavani now. Excellent defending. And I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
It's Kimpembe now. Giving them the gift of possession. Can he give them the lead? It was an excellent chance for Borussia Dortmund to forge ahead.
Well, he won't get a better chance to get the opening goal of the game. It's a big miss.
Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. This is Neymar. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. He continues his run. Attending to his defensive chores. In possession, Schultz. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Alcácer. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Paco Alcácer. It's Kimpembe now. This is Neymar. And the Parisians have lost possession. Brandt. Top-notch tackle. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Hazard! Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try, though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Under Herrera. Well, Neymar does set exacting standards for himself, and not quite at his best. Incisive pass from Mbappe. And he takes on the shot. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar.
Well, I suppose, Derek, technically that's as close as you can get without it going in the goal.
Well, for Dortmund, there is quite a lot of running room. And he's through. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? A very effective clearance. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Corner kick played in. Here's Mbappe. And cleared away. Bernat. Now Meunier. Meunier.
Well, the favourites, PSG. Can they get that goal that just takes them over the line? The crowd are certainly doing their bit.
Under Herrera. Mbappe. And now having a go. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Inside the last quarter of an hour. This is Thiago Silva. It's Kimpembe now. Under Herrera. Kimpembe. Mbappe with it. Verratti. Meunier. Cavani. And that's an important intervention. Royce. He can... Real chance. Oh, he's missed a superb opportunity in the dying embers league.
Well, 0-0 for long periods. When the chance comes along, you really do have to take it.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Verratti. And that is the end of the tale for tonight anyway. And not the perfect start for PSG. Just 1 point rather than 3 in this, their opening match of the Champions League.
Well, it's not ideal. You can drop points here and there in the group stages, but not too many. A little bit more emphasis on trying to gain 3 points in game 2. The manager will be pushing that point home to the players.
I thought he was going to score with that header.